Hello guys, this is Raj, and in the today's video I'm going to address about the truth of English speaking. That is what you have to understand, because about this video I have done a lot of research, and according to the best experience of mine, according to the experience that I got to know about English speaking, on the basis of that I found some few points that you really need to keep inside in your mind so that you can get the complete clarity that what sort of things you need to do while speaking English. And if you are beginner or if you are about to start your English speaking journey, that time definitely you should recall this kind of things, and you should always know this sort of points, that what sort of things you need to do, what sort of things you need not to do. This is the exact truth that I'm going to be telling you based on my experience. Now, one disclaimer from my side, that is I am not at all a big teacher or something like that. I am a English learner like you. So that is why, according to my experience and according to some research that I have done, so these points I am telling you, and you might have already witnessed or you are going to witness such kind of points in your English speaking journey. So before we start today's video, let me have a humble request. What it is, that is, you should like my videos, so that if you are getting help from my videos and if you are liking my videos, that is a clear indication that yes, I should make more videos for you. And do not forget to subscribe this YouTube channel so that whenever I will be uploading any video, you will get notified. Start with point-wise discussion, that what sort of truth you need to understand and you need to keep it inside in your mind, because you are an English learner, I am assuming, and you are a beginner, I am assuming that. So that is why I am telling you to understand this sort of truths, so that you will have the clarity that what sort of things you can do, right? So yes, first point that we are going to be discussing, that is translation will not help you. Now this is the very important point that you have to understand, because translation is not going to help you. The more you translate, the more you are taking so much time to actually frame the sentences. Those who are the fluent speaker, they are not translating. Yes, in the initial stage you have to do translation, but slowly you have to remove it also, right? Slowly you have to put your conscious effort to remove the translation problem, and that is what very important. Yes, if you want to be the fluent speaker, translation is not going to help you, but yes, slowly you have to remove the translation. If you are not able to understand how to remove the translation, you may watch my one previous video where I have talked about how to remove the translation. So I'll be putting that video in my description box. Next point is that minor grammatical mistakes are always allowed. This is what you have to understand. Suppose your favorite speaker is speaking English in a stage. Now suddenly he made a mistake, like where it should be to, but he used into. Where it should be at, he used in. Or any grammatical mistakes like tense and all. Do you think he is going to bother about that? No, right? Because he is not going to bother about that, because he knows that these sort of things are not at all my matter. My matter is that I have to give the presentation. So if I think about that, what sort of mistake I am making, what sort of minor grammatical mistake I am making, that means he is not going to be able to speak English properly, or he is not going to actually deliver the speech in a proper manner. And that is what also you have to understand, that some grammatical mistakes are always allowed in case of speaking. What matters, that I will tell you, but for that, how to not bother about grammar, so you can also find one of my video that I have made, so I will be putting in my description box as well. Let us talk about the third point, that is, it is language, not at all subject. This is what you have to understand. Why I am telling this, that it is a language, it is not at all subject. You as a student, or you as an English learner, you have completed your school, might be I am assuming, or if you are in your school, so might be you have seen that English is treated as subject. Obviously it should be, right? You have to write some letter, notice, and many more essays, paragraph, and all these things where grammar is required and all these things. So this is called as a subjective English. Now as you are trying to speak English, so definitely it is a spoken English, where you have to use the practical words, where you have to practically, confidently speak, and that is what can definitely add some value in your life. And definitely I'm telling you, communication is different from the subjective English. So that is why you just suppose now the Bengali, suppose I am taking the example of Bengali, right? Or you may take the example of Hindi. Okay, so if a student is reading the subject of Bengali, now this might be difficult. You may not get the good marks in Bengali, though your native language is Bengali, right? So while you are speaking with your family member, relative, or anyone, teachers, that time you are using normal Bengali sentences use and many more things, right? So this is normal thing, this is absolutely normal. So similarly, English language is also absolutely normal. So you have to treat it as a language, not at all subject, and fearlessly you have to talk. This is what very let us discuss about the point that is very important, right? This is our fourth point, and this is one of the vital point that I also feel. Now confidence is important. Now here I am talking about confidence. Now I will give you one example so that you can understand it in a better way. Now what is confidence means? Now suppose someone told you that yes, you are not at all good speaker. Do you think that you are going to give up? Might be you are going to give up after some days later if continuously someone is telling you that you are not at all good speaker, or your speaking, you have a lot of mistakes in your speaking, so you are going to give up. Now this time I am taking another example of one people who will be able to speak after listening a lot of words, because he is having the confidence. Yes, he believe on himself, and that is why he will able to speak English though he is making a lot of mistakes. I have even seen people making mistake but confidently presenting their points, and that is what very important. How do you manage the difficult situation? That is your confidence. If you are facing difficult situation, if you are facing any difficult topic while speaking English, so how do you manage that? That is what confidence will tell you. Confidence is required. And how confidence will come? Confidence will come by the way of speaking, by the way of practice, by the way of listening. Especially I would say that speaking is the best source of getting the confidence. The more you speak, the more you talk with people, the more you get the confidence. I hope this point is very about, that is, speak as much as you can. This is one of my favorite point, and out of the 5 points that I have told you, this is my favorite point, that is speak as much as you can. No matter, forget about what you know, what you do not know, try to speak, try to actually make sentences while you are talking with someone. This is what very important, because I consider speaking is first priority of yours when you are talking about English fluency. When you are talking about that, yes, I need to improve my English communication, that means first thing that you have to keep inside in your mind, that is speak as much as you can. Might be you are a beginner, whatever knowledge you have, best knowledge that you have about anything, try to speak. Yes, you will be fumbling, yes, you will not be able to make sentences, but you are trying, so day by day your improvement will be there. After 1 month you will see the change, right? So that is why I'm saying that speak as much as you can. So guys, one thing also you have to understand, the 5 points that I have described in this video, so if you are keeping inside in your mind, definitely you are going to have a success while speaking English. Now as success means I'm talking about fluent speaker, becoming a fluent speaker, and that is what very important for your career, right? So that is why always understand these 5 points. Also many other points are there, but to make this video short, that is why I'm just telling these 5 points. And do your practice regularly, and I will be coming out with more amazing videos for you guys. So till then, take care and bye bye, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button. I will see you in the next one.